All right, Kelly.
All right, hater, I'm ready. Yep. You better watch. Hey, you better watch.
And it's second down.
Yeah.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. All right,
now look at 56.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Going deep. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are going to take the first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. 20, 10, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawks touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
Right.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And
yeah,
for
that's
them a
messed
touchdown
up,
their
man.
last go around, obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
I thought when I played him the other night before you did, I thought something was up, but I didn't say anything because I still won.
Because you know they'll make some
Right.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty.
Right.
Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Quan Alexander in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
Right. Yep.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Some bums never learn, LB.
Looking to throw. Looking deep downfield.
No.
Knocked away and incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And it's third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back.
And that's like a slap. It's like a slap in the face too.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Okay.
Michael Kendricks in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. So on fourth down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. Taken in at the 22. Good blocking
right.
there, nearly
No, I'm not getting ready.
It'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be
I can see the time, Kelly.
I agree.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
That's fucked up. It's just...
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Yeah, he's a stat game, bro.
And a first down. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Oh, yeah. He does that all the time, man.
Second and 10 from the 20.
Hey, yo, I'll be back in a minute, man. I'll jump in this motherfucking game chat. I'm playing with some dumbasses.
On second down, here's Penny.
I'm these dumbass motherfuckers.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on
yeah,
the
but that's how you gotta beat top though. Right.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. 27 yards. A big play there on 4th.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this could...
And he's across the chalk, into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. Extra point pretty close to that right upright, but he does get it to go. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to air one out. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A big play there with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Update now from a game going on in Pittsburgh. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works very well there. Big people out in front, being physical, and they pick up a first down.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The pitch goes to Penny. And he's got some space here. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They keep it with Penny on first down. There he goes inside the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Rashad Penny, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter 2, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us, because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out. And so far, they have started to do so.
Those 3 words we hear a lot: stay the course. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Right back to him on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Mixon with a first down carry. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Detroit!
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Michael Kendricks in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. It's Mixon on the counter.
Oh, my God.
They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went back.
Man wouldn't catch his feet for shit.
They need something big.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney.
They'll look to throw here.
Wow.
As he releases
That motherfucker A.J. Green was wide open.
Not only was the call spot on, the execution of that defense right there. The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. Kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now they'll run it on the toss. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Malik Jefferson in there on the stop.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They're going to look to throw. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Bird. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And that was just 4 verticals. They were going for a big play, and it resulted in a big play.
And you know why that's so difficult to cover? Because you can throw the ball to any one of those 4 vertical receivers at any point in the pattern. Wherever they're open, just get them the ball and then let them run after it.
And he runs it all the way in for a touchdown. Janikowski good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. They're in the second quarter at Heinz Field. And the Steelers there out to an early lead. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there.
Mixon hit, and all the ball is out.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
Right into his hand.
Like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, Pickett.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 23, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there.
I know you are.
Need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A handoff to Mixon. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And there to get him down defensively, Brian Allen.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Over! Gun!
Now back to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Michael Kendricks in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt.
I missed that one.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10.
Detroit!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Leopard! Leopard!
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Now let's go!
Now they'll run it on the toss. And some room to roam now. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
No, check, Patriot!
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves them with 3rd and just a couple.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And the Seahawks on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Penny. Room here to run. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19. Detroit!
He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Bird. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. They'll drop the throw. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Back there to that Philly. Here we go.
They'll run for it with Penny. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Detroit!
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Penny.
Same old shit play.
Take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Janikowski adds the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
It looks way too easy right now. 2 carries, 2 straight 1st down runs. The eyes are carrying the legs to the proper hole, but they're being created by an offensive line that has the leverage game going for them right now. Lower than the defensive front, creating space, and he's finding it in a big way. Gotta love what they're doing on offense right now.
Back to throw.
Ain't no way he's getting through.
Down by the Seahawk defense.
No way he's getting through there.
Michael Kendricks in there to get him, and that is sack number 15
That's
for
bullshit.
him on the year. 2nd and 14
No,
as they've got work
not
to
2
do
of
here
them.
after the sack. Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big
Man,
run
you're
to
not
get it
that
up.
good.
They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to look deep down into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. He's had his
it ain't nothing you're doing.
In his rookie season, but sometimes that happens.
No. Sitting here running these fucking goddamn fucking YouTube run plays. That's all you're doing. That's why. That's why you won't. That's why you won't broadcast. That's why you won't broadcast. That's why you won't broadcast, bitch.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
That's why he won't broadcast. He knows he's illegal.
To the 40-yard line before being corralled. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves?
That's right. He ain't showing his face. He's afraid. He's afraid to fucking broadcast. That's why. Exactly. Exactly.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And some room to work. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
He ain't broadcasting, bro. He's always got an excuse on why he can't broadcast. Yep. Always an excuse.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Penny, a 1st down carry. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run with Penny. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Rashad Penny punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Janikowski good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Well, my broadcast is up.
Set now to kick this one away.
You're damn straight. Let me reviewed.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Right.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He'll wind
Right.
up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a
Exactly.
3rd and 12.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow
He ain't
him
even
to
any good. I don't know why he's over there
Got
talking.
him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Airing one out. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing
I want to get a
situation.
I want to
Is he
get a
spot
settings
dropping
check
because
after
it's
this
zone?
game.
Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And able to push his
I'll
way
go ahead and get a
here for
settings
good
check after
gain.
this game.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Bengals have recovered it.
Better stick to pitching that ball outside.
In the backfield, all receivers out in the pattern, and in this situation, you know the
It was going to get intercepted because there wasn't nobody open.
blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect
No
him.
one else there to protect.
There
him.
was
He's got to
nobody
get rid of
open.
the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard.
Make sure you go ahead and start pulling your broadcast up because I want a settings check.
Over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll get up to the
You heard me.
43-yard line.
I didn't stutter.
Pick up there, and it keeps the drive alive. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Time for a break. Back to
He is
finish
still
it off
sorry.
on EA Sports after this. Now Joe Mixon, and he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on.
I wasn't hyped about this game.
Now
He
we've
is.
got that artificial surface.
Right.
You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now they'll switch it up here.
Right? Now I ain't say shit.
He's gonna let it fly. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Or buy a better one.
He'll drop to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He has been
He ain't any good. He's only got 2 plays.
How patient can they
A
be
pitch
with him?
outside. A pitch outside.
A lot of it depends on the head coach.
He's got 2 plays. He's got a pitch outside and a crossing route. That's all.
Of him. But the bottom line is you posed a great question. Are they at the stage where they've run out of patience and now they get to demand production? Or do you continue
The
to stay
same
with
cheating crossing route they've been using in Madden for 8 years. It's been on YouTube.
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield.
Hater Slayer.
Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Okay. That ain't got nothing to do with it.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to air this out for Baldwin. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be close.
Wow.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
He wishes he could have made that. He wished he could have made that catch. He wished he could have made that catch.
About the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well,
Pitch it out. Pitch it outside.
Looking at it from the fantasy perspective.
And he will get
Only play he's got.
End zone. It's another touchdown.
Like I said, get your goddamn broadcast up, bitch. You're going to show us settings. You're going to show your settings. Start pulling that broadcast up.
That's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Janikowski adds the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Yeah, bring out, like I said, get them settings up.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. This is caught at the 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Tyler Eifert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. And the lead is down to 24. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes. Get out of there.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. This quarterback now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, You just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks,
let's see them settings. Let's see them settings, Mr. I'll run YouTube plays. Well, you ain't on the top of any